All right. Let me ask you a question. How? Because clearly it doesn't sound like you're really marketing it, right? I mean, Make Me Move. That's not that many people that are going to look at it. It's going to be probably a lot of real estate agents. If there was a marketing plan out there that, say we could get this property sold for you and get you into a new one in Melrose. Speaking of Melrose, I have a for sale by owner there too. That's around $700,000. But would you want to buy a nicer home than yours, or like obviously you don't want to downgrade, right?
No, I don't necessarily want to downgrade. I mean, this is 2,600 plus the separate living quarters.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in my mind, 2,500 would be ideal because I'm not that tall or big of a person, but I have a big soul.
Yeah, I hear you there.
I live in small places when you walk in, and before you know it, you feel like you're being claustrophobic. This thing has this space where you have, like, I guess, 10-foot high ceilings and a 6-foot size fireplace in the front room. I mean, step down from it, you name it. I think you might have seen the pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen the pictures, but can I propose something to you?
Yeah, you know, propose.
Never hurts to ask. Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to match it up with a buyer anyway, right? What I would like to do, because I mean, it sounds like you're at 700, but I mean that I don't know how exact that number is. If I did a market evaluation on the property and took a look at everything, figure out what the numbers are exactly, and it's probably going to take a special kind of buyer to buy that property because people in that budget are probably looking in different towns. So you'd really have to, expose this property on many different websites. If I had a marketing plan that could potentially get it sold for you, and say if you looked in Melrose and there were some places that you and your wife would be much happier living in, would you be opposed to at least entertaining that idea?
Well, if it costs me money out of my own pocket for trying to market it, then yeah, because you don't necessarily look at having to sell. You know what I'm saying? So if we stuck it out there, if someone they can come by and schedule somebody to take a look at it.
Yep.
Having us market it, basically funding someone to market it for us, and that would mean that you have to look at trying to get recouped for that marketing process. And like I said, we're happy where we are. It's still, if someone wants it, then they can come right there and look and buy it. You see what I'm getting at?
No, yeah, no, I completely hear you there. So you're saying if you'd be happy to sell it, but you just don't want to full out try to sell it right now?
Exactly.
Okay.
If someone was walking down the street and say, hey, you tell me this house is for sale, and they might have been a little look-see and stuff, and they fell in love with it, and they wanted to buy it, sure, no problem. We're not going to go out there and spend money, go to websites, get a bunch of promotion, and get people in here and stuff, because we're not in the anxious need to sell. We're just like, hey, we're living in technically a new house.
Yeah.
And we said, if you think about it, we had at least 5 years if we really wanted to, because our child is not going to have the brain power to remember anything beyond 5 years.
Yeah, no, yep, I could completely agree with you there. All right.
Within 5 years, if you look at it, how the market is going, our house is already on the yellow and gone up to 465,000 or 468,000, and something. But it's been going up since since the time we purchased it. But we also purchased it when the economy was crashed and the house was like shit.
Yeah, well, see, here's why I'm asking you is because right now we're kind of in a short-term seller's market where there isn't enough good-looking properties out there with all the foreclosures and the short sales. There's a lot of buyers because the interest rates are so low, but there isn't a lot of good properties, So, I mean, and realistically speaking, if you are thinking about selling it, even in the slightest bit, the chances of your buyer coming from somewhere else are very high. Somebody could come from California and buy this property. They're not necessarily going to see the sign on the street. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I understand all that.
So.
I like it. I mean, even though it was being marketed,
Yeah.
I had my realtor go by and take more pictures of the house so I could get a better idea.
Okay.
And that's when I settled on the idea that, okay, walking into this, I knew that the house needed all the repairs. But I still went forward with the inspector because I knew it was a totally 100% blank home.
Yeah, it had the layout and everything else.
I mean, the layout was all brick, new heating windows, new rugs, new electrical system, and all the appliances replaced. Putting that into your mindset, you already put some funds away to have it done. So stepping in, you already knew it was going to be done anyways. It's just a matter of how it built. On a boat salt. Is this thing one of those things that you can never find ever again?
Yeah.
And that's basically what it was. It was like, you gotta be joking. It needs all this. We put the money aside, we did the inspection, and passed the inspection with flying colors, of course, knowing all the things that need to be repaired and replaced. Fine, we stepped in, did it all. So now, like I said, we replaced every single light switch and plug outlet.
You didn't skip a beat on that place.
No, that's my point. We did everything. This thing is primo.
Wow.
It's like getting a 1950s, Model T.
Yep.
And restoring it to how it was off the show floor.
Yeah, you don't see that too much in Malden. I'll say that much.
And, like I said, that's the reason why I'm very proud of the work that was put into it.
Yeah. All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll keep an eye out. What I'd like to do is I'd like to come out. It'll give me a chance to look at the property, and it'll give me a chance to sit down with you and show you what we have. And that way in the future, if say in 2-3 months out, you do decide that you want to explore some other aggressive approaches, at least in the meantime, I'd keep an eye out, and you'd be in the forefront of my mind, if I have a buyer looking in Malden for that type of thing. And, you'd also know exactly where you are within the market, as far as price is concerned.